If I had to live my life again, I would have got far more involved in the church much earlier. Left school at 15, I joined the Royal Navy. And that was my first feeling that I needed somebody like God in my life. I befriended a very nice man called Malcolm Davis, who was my spiritual advisor in a way. And for 9 months I was talking to him about his life and the church. And it was him that pointed out, Kevin, I think you've had a calling. And when I accepted that I had had a calling, I felt a lot better for it. But I couldn't work out what God was calling me for. I'd always known there was something there, but nothing that I could hang my hat on and say, yeah, I got it. But when Olivia was born, my wife found out that she had Down syndrome. If you have anybody who's ever met my wife, you know she's a very studious person, but she's very straight down the line and says things as they are. But she said that night, when I went to see her the next morning, she was moved to another ward. There was 4 other people in the ward. And as she was lying there was no windows in this ward. A bright light came from the top right-hand corner of the ceiling. And she swears that she heard the words, "You don't need to worry, Olivia chose you." And she was looking around and nobody else was paying attention to this white light other than Kim. She quickly got some pen and paper and she wrote it. And she suddenly felt clean and happy and clear. And the next morning when I went in, she said, "I don't know how to start this conversation, but I've written it down and I'm telling you, I wasn't asleep. This is what I saw and heard." And I thought, well, there is a God. There is something that's going to happen. So I embraced every minute of my life from then on to do whatever I could do to make sure the journey with Olivia was going to be what God wanted. And I'm still doing it. I think once you've seen your priest, and if they can put you forward to go forward to the vocational officer, go with your eyes wide open. And those people who are best trained to identify you for that will see it. And that is when you then need to grab it with both hands. I know there is a God there guiding me.